Hey guys, it's time to check your HVAC return filter. It's been several days since I've replaced mine, so let's check it out. First thing you want to do is turn off your thermostat. Okay, to open the grill, you have these two levers. Here on the top, you just slide those over to the right, and depending on the size filter you have, you may have some, like I do, midways as well. So you just gently open this up. Now to completely take off the grill, you just simply lift up the grill from those slots, and you could take this and clean it. Okay, as you can see, the filter is caked. It's pretty dirty. So for that size, the manufacturer recommends that you use this no longer than 90 days. Of course, you need to inspect this on a monthly basis and then change it as needed. But regardless of the condition that it looks, you want to change it out at least every 90 days. And you can kind of see that it's kind of concaved in a little bit. That's because you got a loading here and the airflow direction is going into the return. And when it gets caked on the filter, then it'll kind of want to suck it in more. So that's a good indication that you need to change it. To take it out, you just manually pull it and take it out. Okay, I'm going to be replacing the filter with a FILTRETE filter. It's made by 3M. It's rated for 90 days. So you can use this no more than 90 days. Now, it's really best to inspect your return filter at least once a month and replace it as needed. So depending on how much dust you may have in your home, if you have a lot of pets or a lot of carpet, or depending on the time of the year, you may have more dust collected on certain seasons of the year than others. So if you look on the back, it's reinforced with these corrugated straps, and then you have little pieces of wire that's woven through the filter. And if it gets loaded, then it could collapse and drop inside your return vent. It's very important that you look on the very side. You'll see an arrow. That is the direction of the airflow, and this will tell you which direction to install your filter. The reinforced side always faces to the return. So the arrow points into the return in this direction here. So to put it in, you just place it at the bottom, and then you just manually push it in place. So make sure all four corners are pushed all the way in to the backstop. Now we're ready to clean the grill and then put the grill back into place. Another way you can check your filters is hold it up against a light. And if you can see some sunlight through it, you know it's allowing some air to pass through the filter. If you can't see through it at all, then that is definitely a bad situation. Again, you want to inspect these monthly and change them out. Otherwise, you can have potential damage to your unit, but it's going to cause the heating and air conditioning to work harder and higher energy bills and so forth. So the life of your HVAC system is your filter. So inspect it monthly regardless and replace as needed. But this should stay in no longer than 90 days. Okay, to clean the grill, I'm going to be using a Dawn power wash. I'm just going to be spraying that thoroughly. Okay, after you get it clean, you may want to shake the grill just a little bit and allow just a little bit of time for it to dry before you install it back onto the return. Okay, to install the grill, you just line the 2 tabs up here on the bottom, raise it up, and you have these levers. Make sure they're inserted, pushed in, and then they go to the left. Turn your thermostat back on again. So I recommend the FILTRETE filters. Make sure you inspect your filter once a month and replace as needed, but no longer than 90 days.